Okay, not to stress you out, but we've made it past Halloween, and now there's Thanksgiving and Christmas, and before you know it, it'll be New Year's and all of the things that you got to do that are on your list. It is a very busy time of year. And between all of the holiday activities and the planning and all the expenses, because you know it's going to be more expensive this year, it's a stressful time of year for a lot of us. So since today is National Stress Awareness Day, we're going to get a little help in managing our holiday stress, or just stress in general. Ross Cole is a licensed clinical social worker and primary therapist at Hopeway's Veterans Program, and he's joining us live this morning. Good morning, Ross. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, but saying all those things out loud did cause me a little bit of stress just thinking about it all. Talk us through stress. Is it a physical response? Is it an emotional response, mental response, all of it? What is it?
Absolutely. It's all of the above. Stress is a normal biological and psychological response to a perceived threat or challenge or some type of change. So we have this negative connotation with that word, and understandably so, because it's not real comfortable. But that stress response actually helps us to function well, it helps us to survive, and it helps us to thrive.
How does it do that? Because when I think about my stress, it doesn't feel good. But if it's helping me, then maybe that's a good thing? I don't know.
Right. Yeah. So when you think about the stress response, usually there's kind of an uptick in your energy level, your focus. And so that helps you to actually pay attention to the things that are important, and actually creates energy or motivation to respond to the changes or the challenges that you're facing. So it gets you ready to adapt.
Let me ask you this, and I'll use myself as an example. Can people be stressed and not realize they're stressed? Because what I tend to do is like motor through the day, get everything done, whatever, and then I get home, and before I know it, my shoulders are up here, I can't move this one, and I didn't even think I was stressed.
Absolutely. That's actually pretty normal, I think, particularly in society today. And so I think we get so focused on the stressors, which are external to us, that we don't pay attention to what's happening internally with us or physically to us. And so taking time to actually sit and take a breath and tune into what's happening with yourself, and maybe spend a few minutes relaxing, can be very, very helpful.
Yeah, when does stress become a problem? Because it does manifest itself in physical ways.
Absolutely. So stress is normal, it's inherent to life. Even good things that we choose to do can be changes, can be challenging. And so it's inherent. So stress becomes a problem when it continues at higher levels or without relief. So that's what we call chronic stress. When we don't manage stress, then it actually can create a lot of different types of health concerns, mental and physical health concerns. So anxiety, depression, maybe drinking too much, misusing drugs, high blood pressure, headaches, all types of different negative health outcomes.
You gave us a whole list of things that we can do to manage our stress, which we appreciate, and we'll put them all on our website. But before we run out of time, I want to tick through a couple of them. A couple of them that I think caught my eye was, number one, learn to say no. It's really hard for people, isn't it?
Absolutely, but that's something that's, if we want to invest ourselves in the things that are important to us, we got to say no to the things that maybe are not so much worth it.
How about engage in mindful and relaxation practices?
Right. So any type of physical engage, not just kind of mindless watching TV necessarily, although there's time for that, but things that actually keep us in the moment, allowing ourselves to pay attention to what's happening in the moment, forgetting about what's in the past, what's in the future, and just noticing the moment in the present, and being okay with that. Just saying, hey, it is what it is. Let me just be here right now.
And another one that someone said to me once that I was like, yeah, sure. I'll talk about, before I go to sleep to myself, all the things I'm grateful for. I didn't think it would work, but practicing gratitude really does make a difference.
Absolutely. And that's been demonstrated through scientific research. When we spend time thinking about, reflecting on, identifying, maybe journaling about things for which we're grateful, it actually is programming our brains to find the good things and to re-experience those moments for which we're thankful, whether that be friends, family, health, or just, the cupcake I had at lunch, or the catching all the green lights to work, whatever it is. We get to relive those positive moments that gave us a sense of relief or a positive feeling.
Really quickly, because I'm almost out of time, you say we really just need to kind of do a deep dive within ourselves and start to recognize what causes our stress so we can stop it ahead of time, right?
Yeah, I think that's a great start. Yep.
All right, perfect. Ross, thank you so much. We are now so much more aware of our stress on National Stress Awareness Day, and we want to make sure people have all of the information for Hopeway. You guys help a lot of folks. You can follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and of course, go to their website. Thank you so much, and I feel a little less stressed just having this conversation.
Great, mission accomplished.
All right, take care. We'll see you soon. Mary, over to you. I don't